the story of Turk and Runt, a Thanksgiving comedy by Lisa Wheeler. And this is an excellent book for 3rd through 5th graders in elementary school. This book is about Turk, a great, big, healthy, strong turkey, and his little brother, Runt. They live on the Wishbone Turkey Farm with their parents, and there are some rabbits. And who is this? That's right, a pig, and all sorts of other farm animals. But mainly it's the Wishbone Turkey Farm because on Thanksgiving Day, people from all over the countryside come to pick out a turkey for Thanksgiving. Well, Turk's parents are so proud of him because he's such a big, strong turkey that they brag and boast about how big and strong Turk is. And in fact, Turk, this great big brother, well, he goes around the farmyard lifting weights and running and doing push-ups, and his parents couldn't be prouder. While Runt, he's a smart little turkey, and he realizes that what happens on Thanksgiving Day is that turkeys get eaten, right? That's right. One day, the ballet instructor, Madame Waddell, comes to the Wishbone Farm, and she's there to, that's right, choose a turkey because she's going to eat a turkey for Thanksgiving. And she sees big, strong Turk. Turk's mother thinks, oh, he's come to be discovered by Madame Waddell, the famous ballet instructor. But instead, Runt realizes that his brother is going to be chosen by Madame Waddell to be eaten. So Runt makes a spectacle of himself. He throws himself on the ground, he flaps, he flops, and he hisses and sputters. Till finally, Madame Waddell leaves in a hurry and she says, "Oh, sacre bleu, these birds are crazy," she cries. And she runs away and gets in her car. Well, the parents are so distraught. They're so upset. Until finally, one day, Coach Giblet of the Crow County Corn Shuckers comes to pick out a turkey for himself. And of course, who's he looking at? That's right, big, strong Turk. Because he thinks he's going to make an excellent supper. So Turk shows off, and he runs around the farmyard and lifts weights and runs real strong. And his parents are so proud of him. His mother gets tears in her eyes, right? And Runt gets tears in his eyes too. Why does Runt get tears in his eyes? Because he's worried that his brother's going to be taken off in the truck to be eaten for Thanksgiving dinner. So Runt goes crazy and jumps and howls and scares the man, and he runs off into the car himself and leaves and says, "I can't live with these turkeys. I don't want a turkey from this farm." The next day, a little old woman comes to look at the turkeys, and she says, there's bound to be some good-looking turkeys around here. But who does she have her eyes on? She has her eyes on little, bitty old Runt. Well, Turk realizes finally what's going on, and he says, they're not going to have my little brother for supper. So Turk says, Runt, here's what you do. You gotta work with me, Runt. So Turk bobs and weaves. Runt flaps and drools. Turk leaped and twirled. Runt coughs and wheezes. It's crazy stuff, isn't it? Until finally the little old lady crashes him down with her cane and tackles him. "Stuff and nonsense," cried the little old lady, climbing back into her car. "I wouldn't eat these birds if they were the last turkeys on earth." So that afternoon, Turk and Runt and their parents sit down and have their own turkey festival. But what are they eating? They're not eating turkey, are they? They're eating corn. So finally, Runt tells his family what Thanksgiving supper is all about. And this time, they had a plan for next year. Everyone listened to Runt this time. What did they do? Can you see that? That's right. They all dressed up as snowmen. So when the car comes to get them, what does he see? He doesn't see Runt and Turk. That's the end of the book.